day, another plank, day 323 of the plank challenge. I think. I don't know, to be honest. That's not a little too confident on that. But I'm assuming I was right because I'm always right. Um, but yeah, day 323. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. No, actually, unfortunately, I have two classes today, and actually, both classes haven't canceled yet. Although the professor on the English class, sometimes she freaking waits until it's one or something, like until my first class ends. She waits until then to let us know that hey, I ain't gonna make it. But which is like 2 hours away from there, so it's not that bad. Um, but yeah, yeah. Which actually I should have. Actually, I don't know. Probably tomorrow. I'm probably going to. Go papá, sí, guacho. También tengo cero sueño. Me levanté hace como media hora, pero estaba en el celular, güey. La cocha, hermano. Um, what the fuck I was saying? Oh yeah, probably tomorrow I'm going to start working on my because I have to do I think 2 or 3 essays about different topics. 2 or 3 essays. I think two of them are. No, I think I have to do four. Two of them are 2 to 3 pages long, and two of them and the other two are 5 to 8 pages long. So it's gonna be great. The 2 to 3 pages long, I'm gonna finish them real quick, cause 33 pages long. I'm just gonna do two. Why the fuck I would do three? I'm gonna do two. And I just freaking probably just get it over with. I'll do the both 2 to 3 pages long I have, and I'll see if I'll get a started on the other one. Y cabrón, sueño era una rea. Bueno, y el pelo. Se ve del culo, mira. I look freaking crazy, bro. That is until yeah. I told you guys I wasn't going to freaking like the hair was gonna look awful. Um, yeah, and it's not because I just woke up. It's just because it looks awful. Of course, the just waking up makes it worse. But yeah, I remember a lot of times before that I woke up with the long hair and I like it looked like bad, but like still not this bad. Cause I look like a freaking lion that got struck by lightning or something like that. Uh, Let me put the link on Discord real quick. Vale. I do get bored. I just push through it, bro. That's the secret. That's the secret. Just push through it. And actually, I figured out that if I do the, it's actually not that hard. It's just freaking because it's 2 to 3 pages long. What I found, super like great thing to do, is go to AI. I was gonna say ChatGPT, but I don't use ChatGPT. I use another AI. Go to the AI, copy the thing that the freaking says, like the topic of the freaking thing, and just paste it, and ask him to freaking give you support, like yeah, like something to support this, and just like the freaking, for example, if it's a book, give me the page numbers and the quotes for that book that can answer that question, and it gives you like 10 or 15, and you of course you won't use 10 or 15. You probably use like, depends on how long, but like 2 to 3 pages long would be around like four citations, and you have 10 from to choose from, so you go from there, and it's pretty easy, bro. And the boring part, yeah, I try to do it as fast as possible, because then if yeah, if you do like slow, like yeah, if I do like slow, like all right, let me think a little bit, then I'm alright, and then it doesn't work. Really get bored, and it yeah, actually. And then when I do get bored, like a lot, I cannot write anymore because I get bored. I'm just thinking about I don't want to freaking do this instead of thinking of what can I freaking do to finish it. So yeah, which is I don't know, but yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna do 2 to 3 pages long essays, two of them, and I think I have two more that are 5 to 8 pages long, which that's gonna be it's gonna be great. Even though I have next week the whole week to do that, bro. The thing is, I need to freaking. I have a bunch of shit to do. I have a test on December 8th, which I think it's right. No, I think it's on Wednesday. I don't know, to be honest, or Monday. I don't know. But yeah, on December 8th, I have my fourth exam for statistics, which yeah, it's supposed to be the hardest of all, and we'll see, we'll see. Which even yeah, we'll fucking see. But yeah, let me freaking stand up and do the better something. Oh, because it's already late. Yeah, the freaking. Let me. And by the way, I explained it like last live that freaking inside my house is freaking cold as hell, but outside is freaking warm. I don't know what the hell is wrong with my house. I have no clue. Let me fold the thing. Might not. Ugh, fuck it. But yeah. It is cold. It is pretty fucking cold. Hi, Adele. I don't know what you said. Okay, that's Russian, right? I have no clue what the fuck it was. Hi there, brother. Fucking hell. It is pretty cold. God damn. Yeah, when I take off the sweatshirt to do the plank, I'm gonna put a hat. Oh, put it there. So far I remember, because I don't want to, yeah. I don't want to freaking show my hair, and more, I don't want to freaking record the whole video. And basically, the plank is literally just looking at my head. So you just, everyone who watches the video is gonna be freaking watching that down. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing, brother? Ah, fucking hell. Just wanna hold up. It's fucking cold, bro. But yeah, today's gonna be a. Oh, you freaking learned Spanish for the Latinas, bro? Ah, that's good. That's good, but go for it. Go for it. That's dope. Well, I'm getting pissed off. Freaking this. I have 3,756 watch hours out of 4,000. Pissing me off, bro. It's like close but not close. It's freaking. It's bullshit, bro. Bro. It was the same thing with the freaking getting to 1,000 subscribers. Um, Same fucking thing. Same thing, cause like when we were close to 1,000, it was like we were like 980 or something. Like 20 subscribers is pretty close, like really really close. And day by day, like probably I did like a live, and probably one per person subscribed a day, and then people unsubscribe, and then it was just freaking game of we're close, but now freaking and I said I was like, all right, by tomorrow we should have freaking 1,000 subscribers, and by tomorrow they freaking two people don't subscribe, and no one subscribed. I was like, fuck. The same thing with this, 3,756. It's close, but it's freaking just laughing out of my face. I know, but that before November ends, I'm going to freaking uh be yeah I'm gonna have the 4,000 watch hours, but like still. And I'm learning for myself, so now I'm actually done with Latinas this time. What the fuck did they do to you, bro? You find the right one. So wait, what's your type? You type out Latinas? But yeah, that's good for you. That's good for you. And yeah, wait, why you got tired of him? Just curious, like yeah, cause they crazy or something else? Cause they are. By the way, yes, they are. That was hilarious, bro. Huh? Mara, what? What's up? They're not. They're not crazy. Just there are a lot of culture differences. They're crazy, bro. They're crazy. Like, of course, not all of them, but like the majority of them, they are. And the cultural differences, bro. That's no. Let me tell you something. The cultural differences are just are are going to be important. Like it's going to be a big deal out of it if you don't really love the person. Because if you love the person, you freaking learn them. Nice. If you love a freaking Latina and their cultural differences are like huge, or if you love a Chinese or Japanese girl, the cultural differences are gonna be even bigger than with the Latina, bro. But if you love her, you freaking go through that, and she'll go through learning your cultural differences, and that's love, bro. It's not the cultural difference. You haven't found the one that you will actually go learn and make an effort to learn the cultural differences. Yeah, but it's good you learn in Spanish, bro. Yeah, they are crazy, what you want to say. Most of them are. Wow, I've met a bunch of them. God damn, bro. A bunch. Or like, mm, mm. I'm not saying all of them, because that would be unrealistic. But like I'm saying, the majority of them are. Yes. But yeah, how you doing, Jonathan? How you doing, everybody? I'm fucking cold. I'm really cold, actually. All right, I would say let's just do the plank, cause to be honest, I'm hungry. Cause yeah, yesterday I ate twice. Like I ate, I ate my normal freaking scrambled eggs type of thing, my normal breakfast. Same thing I eat every. I don't know why I didn't grab the freaking phone. Um, and then when I got here, I was still like kind of full. When I got home, I was still kind of full. So I just had a breath with what's it called? With like meat inside. All right, and that was fine there because I was still full from the breakfast. But then I went to play football, and which was great. The freaking foot hurt a little bit, but besides that, we were good. And it was cold as hell, bro. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I went there and I came back like at 8:30. Yeah, and I have a rule that I don't eat after 8, so I just starved. I was starving since like 6, but then at 5 I left. 5:30, so I was freaking hungry since like 5:30. When I freaking got out of the house, I was like, I could have ate something. I was hungry there, and then the time kept moving, and I kept getting hungry until it got like 2. When I got home, 8:30, and I go to sleep at 10, right? And I was freaking dying. I was like, God damn. And it's just because I actually have that fucking rule for something. Is that I not eat, like I don't eat after 8 because I go to sleep at 10. So if I were to sleep at 9, I wouldn't eat at my limit would be at 7. It's freaking cold. Fuck it. Ay, la concha de su hermana. Ay, boludo. Ignore the hair. Ignore the fucking hair. That's what. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, que soy un delincuente. Yeah, the hair is a mess. The hair is a mess. Loki, I don't care if you guys like the hair. I know you won't, but like I'm just saying, I don't care if someone likes the hair. I'm just saying, I don't like it for myself. And it's getting to the point that freaking, how I was saying like, oh, I'm gonna grow the hair. It's getting to the point that fuck that, I'm going to freaking cut it. It's yeah, I have very little patience. Actually, I do have a lot of patience, but every freaking day seeing me like this with freaking long hair looks awful. But then I style it and it's not as bad. It's like pretty cool. 10:46. Huh? Do you ever have to watch what you eat to stay around 155? Um, what do you mean? Cause yes, I do. You sound freaking no, I don't like it. I do watch what I eat, and but what I mean about that is and what's it called? I avoid eating the unhealthy stuff. So like I avoid freaking drinking soda, the simple stuff, the thing that I'm supposed to like. You're not supposed to eat. That's the things I try to avoid. I don't drink sodas. Maybe on special occasions. I mean, only on special occasions. I don't know why I said maybe. Um, like if you ate how you really wanted, what your behavior? Ooh, yes, 100%, 100%. Cause I actually love freaking ice creams. I love cakes. I love everything that's sweet, and also freaking chips with the freaking. I used to make a bowl every single day of chips, which were like this of Doritos. Doritos, I don't know how to say freaking English. Yeah, I freaking put it like this, and it was like probably like 1,000 calories in one bowl, and that was just like a snack. and freaking and ate normally. So for example, I ate like probably like 3,000 calories just in my meals, and then not probably like 250, like two like yeah, 2,500, and then 1,000 in freaking. So that would be 3,500. Like that's why I was freaking heavy, right? Yeah, of course, of course, of course. I do freaking. No, it's not that. I do control myself when it comes to freaking food, which I don't control myself in the sense of how little I eat. For example, I can eat however I want of the freaking, mm, I don't know, whatever it's on the plate. I can, for example, if my mom makes something, or I make something, or anyone makes something, it's supposed to be healthy. We eat healthy, pretty healthy in the house. I don't control that. I freaking it's not like I'm going all in. I don't have to freaking worry about all right. I'm just gonna have this and whatever. The thing I do try to control a little bit is rice and yeah rice. So it's like maybe a little less, but besides that I can have as many as I want, and I have no problem with that. It's just freaking controlling the sweets, the processed foods mainly. So yeah, I would be 1,000 times heavier. Completely. If it was up to me, if I didn't got fat just for eating, or if I found a way to freaking do more exercise, so therefore I could eat that and stay in shape, I would totally do it. Fuck yeah. But they're impossible, man. Yes. Well, all right. When I was, let me do the plank and Oxford. Therefore, at least I have topic of conversation. Good questions right there. What day is it? 3:23. Yeah, I think so. Sounds about right. Day 3:23. 10 minutes and 46 seconds on the plank. Yeah, I was overweight when I was like 14 years old. Like right when pandemic hit, right when COVID happened, I was freaking out. I got overweight completely because we didn't go out of the house, and yeah, a bunch of snacks, a bunch of things that were unhealthy. I ate freaking every day. Like I remember a thing called coconut pie, which is like freaking thing, like coated in freaking chocolate, and it was freaking amazing. It was great, and I eat that probably like every day. I probably ate like three of them. I was fat. I was fat, and because of pandemic, I used to not really do as many as exercise as I do now. Um, I didn't run. I didn't do anything. I just freaking do some push-ups here and all of that, but that's it. So yeah, yeah. Well, when I was like 11, when I was like 11, going down, I was pretty fit. I didn't have the six pack just cause I don't know, to be honest. But yeah, I was pretty fit. As I said before, I could have done 60 push-ups, no problem, strict form, with no problem at 11 years old. I could have done. I was learning muscle up. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't like clean. Right now it's not clean either, but like it's not as clean as right now. But I could have done it. I could have. I think I did like 20 pull-ups non-stop, and I was pretty fit. Then I got here to the U.S. I started to get lazy, or like because I didn't have a pull bar, and it was just like a weird feeling, freaking changing everything around me to, yeah, from changing my surroundings, what I know was life, to something that was totally different from my life. So I was like, ah. And then pandemic hit, and I freaking started eating. Didn't actually do a lot of exercise. Like every once in a while, I did some pull-ups, some push-ups, some squats, but until then. And then after pandemic, I was still fat, and we have a story with my mom that I freaking used to my breakfast and dinner was a big cup of coffee, and the coffee was I freaking combined the coffee with bread, so I had 4 pieces of bread with that coffee. That was my so I ate approximately around like 8 pieces of bread a single day. That's a bunch of fucking. And I was shorter than I am right now, so I was like probably like 5'5", 5'4",
It's not like I freaking, but I was like 180 pounds, 5'4", no 5'5", something like that. I was really fat, and yeah. And then my mom was trying to freaking take the breath out of my freaking diet. I was like, all right, instead of eating four, you're gonna eat three. And I got freaking furious. I was like, why the fuck are we eating three instead of four? I'm a fool, whatever. Da, 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 da. But yeah, but looking like at the time, I was feeling like, bro, what you doing to me? Now, freaking makes all the sense. Yeah, like a freaking kid eating 8 pieces of bread and a freaking good amount of bread and a lot of coffee and a lot of other things. Yeah, it was freaking, it was insane. But yeah, fucking hell. I was so skinny as a kid to the point that I told me to gain weight. Yeah, yeah, to gain weight. How much you weigh now? But yeah, bro, it's fucking less than 7 minutes. Yeah, yeah, fun. But yeah, I was way heavier, and I was living proof that if I freaking succumb to my cravings, I was gonna get fat. Cause that's all I did. If I wanted ice cream, I combined ice cream with freaking Cocoa Pies and with Pop Tarts. Freaking ate that. 150. I was 5'11". Fuck you, 5'11". Bro, yeah. That's that's not that bad. Yeah, that's not that bad. Cause you're about my weight, taller. That's amazing that you lost weight. I didn't know that. Yes, bro, my face was freaking a circle. Yes, completely. Uh, I don't know if I have any pictures or anything, but if I do find any pictures, I'll find them and freaking show you here, or depends on when I freaking get them. Show you here, or either put it in the Discord. But yeah, I was fat. I was fat. But the good thing I did as a kid was freaking doing exercise, because the muscle has memory, right? So for example, if I right now, I think I'm in good shape. My face, yes. Right now, I think I'm in good shape. I'm in pretty good shape. The muscles are good. The body fat is not as high. It's getting a lower and lower every single day. But if I stop training and I eat a lot, of course I'll get fat. But then if I go back to freaking exercising, it would be easier than someone that hasn't exercised in their lives, because muscle has memory. So that's what happened. When I was like 9 to 11, I trained every single day, freaking doing push-ups, pull-ups, squats, pistol squats, all of that. So I built pretty good muscle from just doing calisthenics. I put freaking backpack with water bottles and all of that in my and freaking do push-ups, pull-ups with that. Yeah. But yeah, my face was. What you want me to say? I was fat. Bro, it wants to crack, but it doesn't. I was 12. I would train 4 days a week. Yeah. Every single day. And I did push-ups, pull-ups, squats, all of that every single day. And I still went outside to play football or bikes or anything with my friends. So I was freaking doing push-ups, all of that. And I do remember a time, I don't know how many months we did that, but like we played all of that. And then when it was like 8, 9 p.m., we downloaded one of those apps to get a six-pack in 30 days. Yeah, we did the workout with my two best friends. I don't like to call them best friends, but yeah. With my two best friends, we just freaking in the middle of the street, freaking doing ab workouts. It was great. It was great. So I was pretty active. I was pretty physical active when I was a kid. So now I'm trying to get to the point, like I'm trying to get to back to my 11-year-old level, bro. Which that's insane if you ask me. Because I cannot do 60 push-ups, strict push-ups on a row. My 11-year-old could. And I cannot do 20 pull-ups, strict form, without swinging or anything in a row. My 11-year-old could. And the squats I can, but like I before I could do pistol squats like freaking like it was nothing. I can do maybe one. Some of your best memories, yes, of course, of course. That's why I was really sad when we came here, because those were my brothers, right? I freaking grew up with them since I was like 4 until I was 11, so that's like freaking 6 years of knowing them, growing up with them, playing with them every single day. I was pretty sad about that, and until like probably like 2-3 years ago, I was like, I want to go back. Like any chance I get, I'm going back to Guatemala. Now, I of course want to visit, but I don't want to move back because I understand one thing that yeah, if I move back, it's not gonna be the same. It's all in my memories, so it's not. I'm not gonna turn 11 again and freaking play with my friends. They have their lives. I will grow up and have my own life there. So yeah, let me pray for a second. Last 4, as always, like nothing happened. See you guys tomorrow. Ay, ay, ay. Fucking hell. Yeah. Like actually no, I do know why, but I don't get it. Which I do get it, but at the same time I don't. The more I grow, um, like in age and as a person, I freaking get why we move here. And they told me we moved here to the U.S. so that you guys, my brother and I, could have a greater opportunity than back in Guatemala. And I freaking at first I didn't understand, but I just want to go play uh, football with my friends and don't have to worry about anything, about learning a new language, about making new friends. I don't want to make new friends. I already have my friends back there. Even in school, I was freaking yeah yeah. I was in my mind as a freaking 11-year-old. Of course, I didn't get it. Um, and I yeah, the more I grow up and the more I understand that of course they want a better future. But I still think um well actually I have this that um if I was meant to be successful I would and I know I'm meant to be successful, so like I was gonna be successful either here or back in Guatemala. That the country doesn't change, of course. Being successful doesn't require having the best country. It requires being the best version of you, right? And but yeah, it's just Yeah, as a kid, I was freaking wild for with movies.
10 minutes on food.
And they told me a better future, and I'm not just saw it as a downgrade. But
Day 323.
Right
10
there.
minutes on 46 seconds on the bank.
46.
See you guys tomorrow.
But yeah. But it's easier to be successful in the U.S. Yes, yes. But again, whoever like, if it's in your, if you're gonna be successful, it's not a matter of where you live. You're gonna be successful no matter what. But yeah, it is easier. And actually, now that I grow up and freaking understand it, after freaking what 7 years I've been here, yeah, almost 8. Um, Actually, a little less because I've yeah, whatever. Through the pandemic, I went like freaking 6 months to Guatemala. All that whatever. Um, um, but yeah, no, actually, the more I grow and I understand that it was actually the right decision to come here to the U.S. Not because of being successful and all of that, but it was a reality check that I wouldn't have got in Guatemala until I was like freaking 30 or something like that. Um, it was a humbling experience, completely. It was coming here, leaving the house, living. Bro, I had a dog there. Living my friend's family, food. The food there was freaking amazing. Um, Leaving all of that, came here to a place that I thought was worse than what we have there, and freaking being humble enough to actually I wasn't humble at all when I got here. I'm not gonna learn English because I fucking hate English. Here we are freaking doing the lab in English, right? But yeah, it was a humbling experience to come here to a place that I didn't know the language, and for the most part, everyone was um pretty kind towards me. I didn't necessarily like. There were a few occasions that they freaking like racism and all of that, and I still didn't give a fuck because it's like, yeah, just yeah, don't care what you guys think. Um, but yeah, for the most part, everyone was like, oh, he doesn't know English. Let's like do hand signs or like get him to understand. Like I had a group of friends that they didn't speak Spanish, I didn't speak English, and we were just freaking like communicated on signs and all of that. Like all of that, yeah. And yeah, so like everyone was pretty grateful, I guess. No, I mean no, respectful. There you go. Not grateful. What the fuck would be grateful for? But yeah, it's what the fuck. There you go. So yeah, the reality check, being humble enough to freaking come here and learn a new language and all of that. Which yeah, I am thankful for coming here. If you actually asked me for, yeah, for what's it called? For like what I actually think that is. But if it's for the jokes, I'm gonna tell you I don't know why we're here. This is funny. It is funny. Well, that's an amazing story. I'm glad everything went out. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, a reality check. Reality check. Cause I still have a big ego. That doesn't have that's not gone. That's still there. That's still freaking there, and it won't go anywhere. And it won't go anywhere. Um. But yeah, it was a humbling experience. There we go. And
Tuki tuki. En mi habitación. Wow. Mm. But yeah. Oh, goddamn. But yeah, good experience. I cannot wait until I freaking make money out of YouTube, bro. I'm gonna be freaking, yeah, I'm gonna be talking shit to my friends like, oh, you have to work for that? Ha! I just make YouTube videos, which is, yeah, takes a lot of time too. And it was like a freaking 2 years without getting paid. But that's not the thing. And I'm getting paid like freaking dollar per day. But that's not the freaking the point. The point is I'm making money. You don't. Yeah. Funny. But yeah, great live. I'm on the live here. I thought it was gonna be a short live, but it's quite short on. But yeah, great talk, and thank you, Jonathan, for the questions, all of that. Yeah, because as I said, I can talk for hours. I can truly talk about. I can have a topic and then jump to another topic and on from like that. But every time every like 3 to 4 topics I talk about or like I expand too much on one, it's like I don't know what else to talk about. So that's when other people come in and give me another topic and I freaking talk for another hour. But yeah, I'm in the live here. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate that. And see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to upload the video right after the live. So if you guys can leave a like and a comment, that would be great. And yeah, if you're not in Discord, join the Discord, which is in my biography. And drink water, do push-ups, and live. Bye bye.